Sometimes when you're matching things with regular expressions for searches and replaces, what you're matching might not be entirely specific. And for this, we have what are called meta characters or wildcards in the regular expression language. So let's take a look at how that works. We'll start by making a working copy of regex.pl, and we'll call this wild.pl. Go ahead and open that. And we'll be going through the short.txt file again. Let's just say we want to print out the first 4 characters of every line. So we'll start with our matching operator, and we'll match the beginning of the line, which is matched with the caret meta character, the little up arrow there. And that matches the beginning of the line, and then the dot character matches any character. And so we'll just match the first 4 of those. And we'll put that in parentheses so that we can extract it, and we will print this with message. And we'll say $1 if $1, and that's because there may be some lines where there aren't 4 characters at the beginning of the line. So we'll go ahead and save that, and we'll run it. And there's the first 4 characters of the lines that have 4 characters at the beginning of them. Maybe we want to look at the last 4 characters of a line, and we can do that with the $ character. And again, the $ character is a meta character, and this one matches the end of the line. This time I put it outside of the parentheses. You can put it inside or outside. These particular meta characters, the beginning and ending of the line, they don't actually match a character, so they won't return anything. They just match a position, so it can go inside or outside of the parentheses. Really makes a little bit more sense outside. And I'll go ahead and save and run that. And these are the last 4 characters of the lines that have 4 characters on them. Perhaps what you want to do is you want to get every match of a letter A that's followed by 4 characters, or followed by 3 characters in this case. And so we'll get the A and the 3 characters after it. And we'll save that and run it. And here we have the places where there's a letter A and 4 characters after it. In this case, it's a space character. And what we're finding here is that, in fact, there's some places where there's more than one match, but we're printing out $1 for each of them. And so we might want to get all of those matches on those lines. And so in that case, we can assign this to an array. We can say list equals, and we'll put a G at the end of this so that we are sure that we get all of the matches on that line. And then we'll message the join of that list. We'll say join with a colon and the list, and we'll say if list. And so in this case, and we need to put a my here so that that works, and we will save that and run it. And so now we get all of these cases of an A followed by 4 characters, and we get all of the occurrences of it on each line, separated by colons, line by line, like that. And that gives us exactly what it is that we're looking for. Now, this dot character can be repeated. We can specify exactly 3 of them by saying .3 like that. And so we'll get all those occurrences of 3 just like we did before. That works exactly like it did before. Or we could use a larger number here and not have to count them out. So putting a number inside of curly braces, that will repeat the match character before it that many times. And so we say run, then we get all of the 10 character with the A, it's 10, all of the A plus 9 character occurrences, and that works like that. Or we can use the asterisk, which means 0 or more of these, and we'll go ahead and we'll terminate that with an S. And so what this will give us will be all of the occurrences of an A and all the letters after that up to an S. So you'll see that this does not do exactly what we expect it to do here. Go ahead and run this. And we'll see that in some of these cases there's an S here. It ends in an S, but it's the last S on the line and not the first S after the first A. And the reason for that is that the asterisk wildcard, which means repeat this as many times as you can, is what's called greedy. That means it will repeat all of them up until the last possible match after it. If you want it to be not greedy and to match up to the first possible match after it, you put a question mark after the asterisk, and that makes the asterisk not greedy. So we'll save this and run it, and now we'll get the shorter ones and a colon, and then the next one, because we have this going into a list. So this is actually giving us the A up to the S, up to the first occurrence of an S, and then a colon because there's more than one match on a line, and then the A up to the next occurrence of the S. So this is doing exactly what it is that we want it to do. We've made the asterisk not greedy by putting the question mark after it. So these are some of the meta characters. Again, the regular expression language is extremely rich, and you can get a lot more out of it by looking at the documentation of the regular expressions that comes with Perl. We have it here in this perlre.txt file, or you can use the online documentation and look for Perl Re.